Hello everyone, welcome back to Ekraft Geeks. In today's video, we are going to be learning the topic heat sink. The following contents we are going to be doing in today's topic are introduction, principles, types, factors to be considered, and advantages and disadvantages. So let's begin. Introduction. What is a heat sink? A heat sink is an electronic component or a device of an electronic circuit which disperses heat from other compounds that are mainly from the power transistors of a circuit into the surrounding medium and cools them for improving their performance, reliability, and also avoids the premature failure of the components. For the cooling purpose, it incorporates a fan or a cooling device. Principles. In the principle of heat sink, whenever two objects with different temperature come in contact with each other, conduction occurs causing the fast moving molecules of the high heat object to collide with the slow moving molecules of the cooler objects and thus transfers thermal energy to the cooler object, and this is termed as thermal conductivity. Similarly, heat sink transfers the heat of the thermal energy from a high temperature component to a low temperature medium like air, water, oil, etc. Usually air is used as a low temperature medium, and if water is used as a medium, then it is termed as a cold plate. Types of heat sink. Types of heat sinks are active heat sinks, passive heat sinks, aluminum heat sinks, stamped heat sinks, and machining heat sinks. In active heat sinks, these heat sinks are generally fan type and utilize power for the cooling purpose, while in terms of the passive heat sinks, these do not possess any mechanical components and are made of aluminum and finned radiators. In aluminum heat sinks are generally made of metals, and aluminum is the most common metal used in a heat sink, while in terms of stamped heat sinks, these are made of metals that are stamped to form a particular shape. And finally, the machining heat sinks. These heat sinks are manufactured by machining process, that is frequently gang saw is used for removing a block of material to make interfins with precise spacing. Factors to be considered. In terms of designing, factors need to be considered. So factors to be considered while designing heatsink powers that need to be dissipated are maximum allowable component temperature, available space or volume for heatsinks, power density, airflow parameters, pressure drop, bypass effects, manufacturability, and cost. Hence, after learning about heat sink, the principle, types, and factors to be considered, let us now go to the last content, that is advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of heat sink are they provide a greater surface area to contact with the air compared to metal. The material structure in turn enables overall better heat dissipation and convection properties, dissipating heat faster than metal heat sinks without storing heat within itself, and components can be used for a longer time. However, in disadvantages, the cost of the system is increased and the compactness of the system reduces, and for more efficient cooling, an extra fan is needed. And that was the end of the topic heatsink. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Ekraft Geeks. Thank you so much and see you next time.